Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. Let's talk about this shiggity here that happened in, of course, Texas, because if it's not Florida or Alabama, it's got to be Texas with the BS. So let me play my intro and we're going to get into it.
Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me for that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the girl, them hurt, 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 hurt. Try me, I deserve it. Let the devil lurking. Yeah. You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my heart, all my keys, and my patience. You took my heart, I'm a seed for decoration. You mistaken my love, I brought for you for foundation. All that I wanted from you was to give me something that I never had, something that you never seen, something that you never been. But I wake up and nothing's wrong. Just get ready for work, 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 work. To me, I be work, work, work.
Hey y'all, it's Mocha Mima. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, an extra special welcome. If you have been here before, thanks for coming back. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Click on the bell button for the uploads. That way you know every time I come on to either do a live or upload a video. Y'all, this right here, this is the BS. The BS, let me tell you. It is the yes, Iyanla. And shout out to Iyanla and her family going through a tragedy. This right here could have been yet another tragedy. So imagine you, your husband, your son, and your nephew go out of state to an AAU game. Now, the family, Demetria Heard from Little Rock, Arkansas, or Bryan, she's from Bryan, Arkansas now. Her husband, her son, and her nephew go to Texas, stay overnight in a hotel in Frisco, Texas. They pull out of the hotel. They leave the hotel, they pull out to go to an AAU basketball game. She sees the police behind them. She's not paying them no attention. She hasn't done anything wrong. She goes to get up on the highway. Time she enters the highway, the police pull her over. Okay? They pull her over and they're saying that her car was stolen. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to play some footage for you from news station 12 about what happened. This was absolutely, let me make sure, hold on, before I put it up here, it was absolutely, oh no, it's news station 8. I'm going to play it. It's absolutely ridiculous. People need to learn their states. People need to be competent. How are you going to have a gun and be incompetent? And then there was a twist to it. Let me get this on. So let me set this footage up for you guys. Absolutely ridiculous. Sorry about the ad, y'all. Sorry about the ad.
Unlock your car. Do it now.
It's 8:30 in the morning.
Everybody in the car, hands outside the window.
Frisco police yelling at the occupants of a Dodge Charger, believing they found a stolen car.
If you reach in that car, you may get shot, so be careful.
The female driver detained, her 6th grade son forced out of the car next.
Stop. Hey, we need more officers.
But then 10 minutes into the traffic stop,
Are you serious?
the officers realized their mistake.
The wrong tag was this isn't a stolen vehicle.
The family, a husband and wife, their son, and a nephew, are here from Little Rock, Arkansas for a youth basketball tournament. A Frisco officer had searched for an Arizona plate instead.
Listen, bro, we just here for a basketball tournament, bro.
We just learned right now. That's why we stopped.
Man, don't do this to my son, bro. Y'all put a gun on my son for no reason, dog.
I've cried so much today. I don't even know if I have any more tears to cry.
The driver told her story on TikTok.
It's just, I can't make sense of it, and why my son was treated that way, why he was not treated as a child.
It looks like I made a mistake. We're so sorry that it happened like this. We're humans as well, and we make mistakes. I'm sorry, brother.
In writing, the Frisco police chief apologized, saying, "We made a mistake. I've spoken with the family. I empathize with them and completely understand why they're upset. I apologized on behalf of our department and assured them that we will hold ourselves accountable and provide transparency through the process." Meanwhile, the family from Arkansas now considering their legal options.
We feel terrible about it.
Yeah.
In Frisco, I'm Kevin Reese.
Now, y'all, can y'all believe that BS now?
Are you skeptical of headlines and what you see on social media? We are
So
too.
you know. So what I'm showing you now. Oh, wait a minute. So now you heard what they said. They pulled them over, had them at gunpoint because the officer entered Arizona instead of Arkansas. Now this was with the officer looking at the plate on the car. Not now, mind you, when she pulled them over, she didn't go and get the registration engine. She just pulled it over. Now what I'm showing you now is what the Arkansas plates. This is what Arkansas plates look like. You see it there, Arkansas, spelled Arkansas. It looks like Arkansas, but it's spelled Arkansas with no Z in there anywhere. The abbreviation for Arkansas is AR. Okay? Now I'm going to show you Arizona. Arizona is spelled, as you see, Arizona. The state code for Arizona, the abbreviation is AZ. So how do you get those mixed up? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like Remy Ma says? Like, really? And then as you could see in the video, the thing that got me was the cop was black. And this was a black family. Demetria, her husband, her son, and her nephew from Bryan, Arkansas were black. Now, this is something these people did not deserve to happen to them. They could have gotten shot. They could have gotten killed. Now, Demetria let the cops know she had a permit for a gun. She had the gun locked in her glove compartment. She also, when they pulled her over, she had her license, her registration, insurance card in her hand, which they made her drop on the ground when they told her to get out of the car and walk back. And when she talked to them, it wasn't in this video. There's a longer form video I was trying to get to pull up. She let them know that she lived, the cop said to her, Arizona. She says, no, Arkansas. The cop is still like totally dismissed it and was still asking her questions about the car. Oh, did you change the plate? This and that and other. She says, no. She's letting them know she lives in Arkansas. At no time did they look at the registration, insurance, and all that stuff that she gave them. They were like ignoring that. This shows the incompetence of people who have a gun and who are supposed to be there to protect the peace. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. Now, then afterwards, it's like, oh, it's supposed to be okay. You scared these people to death. They're going to be scared to be around police, period, when they see a police car. If they ever go, they probably will never want to go to Texas again. They are traumatized. That cop, because she is black, she probably will lose her job. She probably will lose her job because she is black. So that will be their excuse to get rid of her. But this shows what the not, I won't even say the school system, people that are getting these jobs and not knowing what a state code is, when it's clear as day it says Arkansas on the license plate, and that's any state you're in, it has the state name on the license plate. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Absolutely ridiculous, absolutely unacceptable, and they need to sue the police department. They absolutely need to sue the police department, because one false move and they would have lost their life. You see how the police was talking to them because she made a mistake. So with that, y'all, y'all, before I forget, the Frisco Police Department put out a statement. I'm just so upset about this whole thing. It was a media release from the Frisco, Texas Police Department. Frisco Police Department reviews high-risk traffic stop. Frisco, Texas. On the morning of Sunday, July 3rd, 2023, a Frisco police officer observes a black Dodge Charger with an out-of-state license plate leaving a hotel. Due to recent burglaries and vehicle thefts in which Chargers are frequently stolen, the officer conducted a computer check of the vehicle's Arkansas license plate. No, they didn't do Arkansas. They put in Arizona instead of Arkansas. However, when entering the information, the plate was mistakenly entered out of Arizona. The error resulted in an incorrect registration return, leading the officer to believe that the vehicle was possibly stolen. The officer then initiated a high-risk traffic stop on the Dallas North Tollway, which is standard procedure for stolen vehicles. After backup officers arrived, they closed down southbound lanes and conducted a high-risk stop. The driver and a back seat passenger were ordered out of the vehicle. About that time, a Frisco police sergeant arrived. The sergeant realized the mistake and immediately ordered the officer to stand down and entered the high-risk stop. Now, it was not that quick. The whole thing was about 15 or 20 minutes or so. So it was not that quick. So stop with the freaking cap or the lies. That same day, an incident review was initiated to determine what happened, how it was managed, and to evaluate what needed to be addressed to prevent this from happening in the future. A preliminary assessment provided guidance, re-emphasizing certain training points to include ensuring the accuracy of information entered by officers. An ongoing review will identify further changes to training, policies, and procedures. We made a mistake, said Frisco Police Chief David Shilson. Our department will not hide from its mistakes. Instead, we will learn from them. The officer involved quickly accepted responsibility for what happened, which speaks to integrity. And my feeling is fuck her integrity. I've spoken with the family. I empathize with them and completely understand why they're upset. I apologize on behalf of our department and assured them that we will hold ourselves accountable and provide transparency through the process. This incident does not reflect the high standard of service that our officers provide on a daily basis to our residences, businesses, and visitors. No, my feeling is fuck your whole department. And like the NWA said back in the day, fuck the police. That's my feeling. Excuse the language, but that's how I'm feeling right now. Because those people, the Hurd family, could have been killed. They could have easily been killed. That's absolutely ridiculous. And I said what I said. And you could add to that, I said what the fuck I said to that. Y'all, I'm just...
Say it with me, kids. If protecting my peace makes me the villain, then bitch, my name is Thanos.
Y'all try to have a good rest of your day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this. This is just very upsetting because it could have really ended terribly. As we know, a lot of times police come on the scene and within 3 seconds, people are shot and killed. Black people are shot and killed. It's happened in so many cases where people aren't even in cars, where people are just standing there and the police walk up and shoot them. So the police get nothing from me at all. So y'all, with that, I'm going to get out of here. See you in the next video, and thanks for coming by. And like I said, excuse the language. I'm just upset about the whole thing. Peace, y'all.
Work, work, work. To me, I get work, 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 work. See me do me dirt, 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 dirt. So me by that work, 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 work. When you walk a line, 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 line. In the girl, them her, da, 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 da. Try me, I deserve. Nothing to be lurking.
Yeah.
You make a like, now you don't like it. You know I dealt with you the nicest. Nobody touched me in the right. Nobody touched me in a crisis. I believe that all of your dreams are duration. You took my